welcome back to my channel. Make sure that you subscribe down below and hit the bell so you are notified on all of my posts. And if you read by today's title, today we are doing my everyday makeup routine, and I literally feel like my makeup has improved so much. So why not come on camera and show y'all what we've been doing. Honestly, I'm just gonna stop the chit chatting and we're just gonna get right on into the video. With clean hands, a clean face, obviously I don't think that we have to say that, but today, since I don't want to say I'm doing kind of a rushed process, but it never really takes me that long to do my makeup anyway. So yeah, I just took a facial towel, wipe my face off. I don't think that I'm going to go in with any moisturizer. I'm going to let my skincare take care of that for us later. So you want to start off with some primer. I use the Urban Decay All Nighter, and I am just going to take it, put it all over, and go in and put it everywhere. Spread it out. Don't be scared. Get above that lip. And we're gonna pray that my mustache is not on my face, because if it is, hopefully our concealer could fix it. But I hate when you do your makeup and it's like it's peeking through your skin, but it's okay. We're gonna work with what we got today, okay? And while I let that primer sit on my face, I want to make sure that it's all in there. Yeah, it's to my liking. Once we do that, then we are going to just do our brows as the primer just sits on our face for a little bit, because I don't really like to go straight in after doing it. So just fluff. I don't fill my brows in because I just like the fluffy natural look. So fluff, get around those edges of your eyebrows, this one versus this one, yeah, and get a really good grip on the eyebrow. Cool, go round. Perfect. And make sure that after you're done with your eyebrows that there is no like leftover gel, because you don't want to see that come up later on your makeup. And then I take the end of this, flatten them down. I'm probably going to have to go over my brow again. She never stays, and I want a brow product that stays, but for right now we just use that one. And it used to stay, but like my brows are just so oily and all over the place, and it probably has a lot to do with me not cleaning my brushes. Make sure you clean your brushes, but we're not even going to talk about me and what's going on with me not doing that. So now I do a skin tint, and I used to do my skin tint with a beauty blender, but I found that putting it just on with my fingers is a little better. So just take it and I apply as much as I need as we blend out. And I feel like it gives you a better skin finish, because I'm not really a full coverage girl. I feel like I get into full coverage with like my other products, but my base is never full coverage. So I just patting that in. And I'm about to try to go around my nose, because I noticed that that's what's so red. Cool, pat. And I'm already seeing that we're gonna need some more. Why is it giving Casper, y'all? I don't like that for me. So we're just gonna go back in, go over. And this is the longest I think I've been without makeup. It's been a minute. It's been a while. Maybe since, am I going to give myself a lot of credit and say it, the last time was my birthday? Probably. But Now I see some colors starting to come back, and I don't want to get too close under my eyes, even though I feel like I already did. And I saw the craziest TikTok today that was like, how am I doing the same makeup routine and my makeup literally comes out different every single time? And I'm like, because I don't have techniques down, but it's okay. As long as it looks like we have some makeup on, that's all that matters. And we fix it later by taking a beauty blender and kind of like blending it and mixing it all together. Okay, so now that we do this, I feel like we have some makeup on our face. We no longer look like Casper. You don't want to look like Casper. You want to take your concealer. I used the Fenty Beauty, and then this one was the Tarte. I'm going to put everything in the description box below for you guys. I would never gatekeep from you guys. And you are just going to put your concealer underneath your eyes, right here, chin, above lip. And I'm trying to think if I put it anywhere else, but just watch and learn, watch and learn. I'm going to go here. Here. Oh, and then nose. Yeah, so we can get that redness out of the way. And then back to in between the eyebrows. Now, this step, do not put your concealer away after you do this step, because you're thinking that you're done with your concealer. No, we're going to get back into it. You're going to take your setting spray. That's helped me a lot, like spraying in between stages. I honestly want to be bold and try to do this. Let's be bold. We have time to be bold today. And let's pray. And if it comes out bad, I'm going to blame you guys, because this is supposed to make your makeup glowy. It's the glazing mist, and even on like without makeup. So let's go. I had to shut myself up. Literally, I had to shut myself up. Okay, cool. I let that sit on my face for like a good minute, just to, you know, let it sit and to give it some coverage. So give that about 5 minutes, sit. We're gonna blend, and then we're gonna go on to contour. I'm gonna do something different. I'm just gonna take my spray bottle and just like wet my sponge, because I feel like she's just been in my drawer just kind of like collecting dust, and I don't like how stiff she was. Okay, not too wet though, because I've never blended my concealer with a wet sponge, so I just wanted it to be a little damp. Take it and then just blend it out like normal. And I'm kind of going down and up and not starting with my eyes, just because I want that to kind of be the last thing to kind of avoid creases. And hit around the nose, because you kind of want to cover up what you didn't get with that skin tint. So I think that that's what's the most important. And I want to kind of hit around my mouth, just because I told you guys I got a mustache and I don't want that to come up. Cool. And then I want to get in between the eyebrows. See already how like my eyebrow, like I hate when that hair is like moving, because like that's the best part of the eyebrow to me. But now we're gonna go under eye. I'm gonna start right, kind of look up while this is going. And everything that I've learned from makeup is like my friends doing makeup on me, and just finally getting the courage one day to just take them to Ulta with me, because I would say I took my independent courage and like went to Ulta and grabbed the products myself. But no, I went to Ulta with my friend who was doing my makeup like every single event we had at campus, like on campus. I was like, girl, do my makeup, do my makeup. And it got to a point where I was just like, you know, I want to be able to do my own makeup. So we went to Ulta. She made me what you call it, like a starter kit, but not really, because I already had products that were in my kit already. I just needed like the extra steps up, like which was my contour stick, the concealer, to finally like put it together. And I was really never a blush girl either, but when I got into blush, let me go on my eye, but when I got into blush, I happened to get it at like this event that was like this contour, I'm not this contour, this this content event, content creator event. So that worked out really well. Wow, my under eyes look so good. Oh, I'm so excited. Okay, so now we want to do this nose, and I know it's about to look so crazy. And this specific trick that I learned was just like me just scrolling on TikTok. Just was like, once he screamed at me and was like, you should do your contour like this, and I said, you know what, friend, you are completely right. So the essence of this is you literally just want to get the contour all over your nose. Like there is no way that you want to make this perfect. Like the whole point of it is for it not to be perfect, because you're about to see what I'm about to do. Okay, I might take a little bit more just to get more of like a bronzy look. Take it again. This brush is kind of fat, but we working it. Okay. And that makes me feel better. So now that the nose is kind of brown, or in my case red, it's giving sunburn, but we gonna make it cute. Now you want to take the concealer, kind of dab it a little bit, and this is where you want to focus. Like I'm about to literally stop talking to y'all because we gotta focus. So you want to take the concealer, put it right down your nose. So let me, sometimes it's straight, sometimes it's not. I think that we got it pretty straight today. Every time I do that, I just want to rub my nose. It's such a bad habit. Okay, you want to let this sit on your nose, and you could just keep, depending on how much of a rush you're in, you could literally just keep going with other steps like while that like goes in. But I feel like when I do that, I end up getting my blush, and I like to put my blush like at the tip of my nose. I just love that, and kind of like here too, or just put the blush everywhere. Honestly, it just brings the makeup look together. So we're gonna wait another 5 minutes, or probably not 5 minutes, because who knows. So we're gonna wait another 5, and then we are going to get into the rest of our face. I've never been this excited doing my makeup. I think it's been a long time. And now some of my goals for makeup now, honestly, are to take like the drugstore products that I have and kind of change it with like more high-end brands. And I'm really gonna have a tough time moving on from my e.l.f. blush. She's my girl, hand in hand. Like that's the first blush I put on, and I was like, I love this blush. So yeah, so if you're looking to like trying to advance your makeup, I definitely say that your techniques are something that you should master first, but it's also about products. Like don't let anybody fool you. Just do whatever works for you, whatever you want to do for your makeup. But that's definitely what I want to do. So now that dried just a little bit, I want to take the damp beauty blender, and you're going to blend on the same line. Cool, let's keep going, because at some point you're going to start blending out the edges. Take that end of that beauty blender. The nose is giving slim. I like her, but you don't want to see too much of that line. Like you want to see it, but you don't want to see it. That's my whole thing. And I think that that's blended to the point that I want it, and you want to make sure. And also, I'm not doing this because I'm like on camera and I'm like forcing myself to sit down. I check my makeup in every single lighting. Like, I will literally turn my flashlight on, I will turn this vanity up, I will go in my bathroom to make sure that it works in every single lighting, because that's the one thing that like would scare me the most. Is like, imagine if you think your makeup looks good and then that flash come on and it's like, girl, you are you are not that girl. Like, it's so humbling. So try it out, every single thing. And yeah, so almost forgot my steps. Do that, trust me, it's worth it. Now you want to take your contour, I'm gonna kind of curve it, curver, take it forehead, take it eye, and then take it here and here. And I used to put contour on my chin and it literally did nothing for me. I didn't really see much of a difference. And we're going to take that fat brush again. And all my brushes are from Beige Cosmetics. Like, I don't think they're, you know, anything crazy. And I really feel like my makeup came a long way when I stopped using beauty blenders a lot. I wish I could stop doing it for concealer, but I tried it before and it just did not work for me. Maybe I just need to invest in a different type of brush. But brushes have worked out so much more for me versus beauty blender, because I feel like it's not taking away the product, and you just want to get in there, and I'm just going to try to get his way down to making it to my neck. But yeah, but you literally want to feel like you are beating your face. Get that chin, and then I'm gonna just keep going to blend around and get those harsh lines like a little later on. And I hate getting towards like my hairline, because then I gotta go over and do my edges again. But I will forever, and let this be a debate in the comments, like I need y'all to let me know, are you guys hair, makeup, and outfit? Because like, I have to do my hair before I do my makeup, like at all times. Or the makeup, I mean not the makeup, the hair just has to be first for me. We can switch the outfit and makeup maybe, but I hate being in my outfit trying to do makeup. Even though I've never had like a makeup incident of like it getting on my clothes, I just hate sitting in my clothes before I'm going to get ready, and then I'm like getting ready an hour before, and I just don't want to sit and sweat in the clothes. And no, I hate it. And then I'm gonna hold my edges just so I don't gotta do too much work of going back over them. But yeah, I'll forever be hair, makeup, then outfit. But again, if I gotta pull something over my head, either you're gonna struggle and pull it over our head, or we're gonna put it on and just cry about it later and hope that it's not too much work with doing the makeup. And then you gotta know like your full like outfit plan to know what you want to do for makeup sometimes and for hair. So I get it, but I just think it's so crazy sometimes to do it that way. Okay, now before we go in with blush, now I'm taking the end of that beauty blender and making sure all of those harsh spots are like not looking crazy. Put that blush high, really high. That might be a lot of blush. We will find out on this next week's episode of Maya Has Blush Blindness. Let us see. Or it's like not enough blush, like but let me keep going. Okay, and I'm kind of taking it like into my eye too. Ooh, I like her. It's giving cheek. You see that? Skinning cheek. Had to show y'all. And then let's come back over. Do a cute little fishy face. Blend, 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 blend. Perfect. I don't think we need to put any more blush on. And my girls with glasses, like, I am like, I choose to be legally blind. Like, I need my glasses, but like when I'm doing my makeup, I don't need my glasses. I've seen this girl on TikTok where she like has to have her glasses on for like every step that she does with her makeup, and I think I would physically die if I had to do that. Now, I think we need to put a little blush on the back of my hand just so I can get that nose vibe. And did we do it? Yeah. We look like Ronald McDonald. That's always going to be my inspo. Not too clowny though. Don't want to look like some of these men out here. No pun intended, babe. Cool, do that. Hit that nose again. Cause I'm loving her. I'm loving her. Yes. And now we want to get into the powder. Again, I switched from my e.l.f. to a higher brand. I'm using now the Milk makeup. And this powder is like looser. Hopefully I have a freaking, okay, powder puff, because I was about to like lose it if I didn't have a powder puff. I was about to be like, what is happening? What do you mean I don't have a clean powder puff? But you didn't hear this from me. If my powder puff is ever dirty for real and I'm in a rush and I don't have time, flip it over. We'll be all right. We will survive. And let me try my hardest not to drop this, because that will be crazy. Talking crazy like Carisha voice crazy. And put it on the back of your hand. RIP to this white carpet that's underneath me. And you want to go underneath your eyes. And I think that this is my way of like correcting any concealer mistakes if there were any. And then I like to get really tight with this nose too. So you wanna, yeah. Then take it down that middle. Okay, the baking is baking today. Okay, it's giving easy bake oven. Period. And then let's hit that place that we put concealer. And I think the more and more that I realize that why I'm putting baking powder in these spots is like the places that I put like concealer, or like trying to make sure that there are no like harsh lines, like that everything blends seamlessly. Yeah. And I like it, and I like it. Okay, y'all, I'm literally getting my free. This wouldn't be my makeup hoodie if I didn't get it messed up, but like the sleeve of this hoodie is getting messed up. You're gonna look like we do crack for a second, but give me a second, because we want to give the opportunity for the lip to stay. Okay, I literally didn't have a choice and I had to take the liberty of doing my lip liner off camera, but I used the Rhode lip shape and literally just buff it out so the line isn't so harsh. And now we're going to set. After we set, I literally like inhaled that set, but now that we're done setting, let that dry a little bit. And we're going to do some mascara. And for my birthday, I had a Sephora. I literally need to go back in on my forehead and like get that right. I had a gift card and You know, like at the front where they have like the minis and stuff. I literally was like, I want to try a different mascara because like I want a very dark mascara, like in your face, like lashes, and I just wasn't getting that. And then I tried this and it's perfect. So let's do bottom. Wait, no, let me, you might not see me, but you'll feel me try. We opened her up a little bit. She's giving Catwoman. And I feel like that I definitely hit the eyebrow, probably. But look at that eye. Look at that eye, yeah. I'm gonna set, after I put on some lip gloss with the Rhode Glazing Mist, even though I feel like I did that before and it really didn't do anything for me. Maybe it will make me eat my words today, but since I already set that, let's put some lip gloss on. Self a pat on the back, girl. I literally feel like I made like the perfect pink for like lip combos, for like a blending middle. Because sometimes like I don't want to put like liquid lipstick in the middle of my lips. And this gives you the color and gloss and not get the brown on the like applicator. But if we do, who cares? We'll clean it. And you just want to put the gloss on until you can't no more. Perfect. Take the glazing mist again. Never let them know your next move. Really love the way that it turned out for like the amount of time that I haven't done any makeup. I'm gonna wait to go on my forehead. You know, just random impulses that I want to act on right now, but I'm gonna chill until it fully sets on my face. But wow, no, that actually looks so much better than I expected it to. I think you got to do the 2 instead of the 1 for it to look, because like, do you see my skin? You see the light reflecting off of it? She did that. If there's one thing that lady can do, is make a glazed product, make you look moisturized. But that is the end of this video. Make sure you follow me on all of my socials, and I will see you guys in the next video. Bye.